Good evening, guys. Welcome to Mr. Badia's Kitchen again. Tonight we're going to be preparing a typical Puerto Rican dish called Pernil, which basically is a pork shoulder, and we're going to create a sauté sauce that we're going to put into the pork itself. These are the ingredients that we're going to need tonight. We need oil, garlic powder, pepper, minced garlic, adobo, and 2 packages of sazon. And of course, you'll need a baking pan that will cover the pork shoulder and some tablespoons to measure. Okay, so what we're doing is going to take 6 tablespoons of oil, put it into a bowl. I've already put in 3 of them, 4, 5, and 6. And what I've done, I've actually already measured. I measured out the ingredients, so we have 4 tablespoons of adobo, 2 packages of sazon, 3 tablespoons of minced garlic, 3 tablespoons of garlic powder, and 2 tablespoons of pepper. So I'm going to take each one of these, put them into the mixing bowl. What we're going to do is actually mix the whole ingredients really well. Now that we've mixed all the ingredients together, now what we have to do is make many holes into the pork itself. What we're going to do, we're going to stuff the ingredients into each of these holes. What will happen as this cooks, as it bakes, it's all going to basically get together inside the meat and give it the flavor. Just about done stuffing all the holes that I created with the knife, and I'm stuffing with the spoon. And obviously, if you need to use your fingers to get it in there, stuff it in there with your fingers as well. Okay. Let's take the rest of the ingredients, whatever's left over, put it on top of the pork, and just rub it all in. I'm going to put this in with the skin facing up. You don't have to add any water to it. I'm just going to cover it, place it in the oven for 2 hours, and then we'll be back to check it out. The pernil has been cooking for 2 hours now. You can take it out of the oven. What I'm going to do is just cut the side here and check the meat. It's almost done. You can see how it's a pink color. You don't want that pink. So now what we have to do is turn the heat up to 475. And when so the pernil has been cooking for 3 hours now. You see the skin is nice and crispy, but the important thing is that you have to check inside the meat and see if it's pink at all. Okay, you can see it's still a little pink. It's a little pink. I'm gonna try keep it in the oven for about another half hour, and I'll come back. And once this is done, I'll take it out and we'll slice it up into small pieces, and they'll be ready to eat. Guys, so now the pernil has been cooking for 1.5 hours at 475. I'm going to show you what the fat should look like in the skin. You can see the skin is getting hard because you want the entire thing to be nice and hard, like this area here and this here. Okay, once this is all the consistency of this hardness, then cut the inside again, check for the pinkness, and if it's no pink, then it's ready to be cut up. I'll be back. So again, this has been cooking at 475 for 1.5 hours. And let it cook for another maybe 15 minutes, and then check for the pink. Okay, this is the pernil after 4.5 hours. You can see the skin is nice and hard. This is how you want the skin to be. You can actually eat this. It actually tastes good. Let's flip it over. Oh yeah, I can't even flip it over. You can see the meat is just falling right off. And there is no pink inside whatsoever. So I'm going to cut it up and we'll be ready to eat tomorrow.